We are very excited today because this has been a project that has been months in the making. Renee, people have been looking for you. The people who have been following your path, your career, it has been jet-setting. It has been fun, interesting, life-changing. You are an Atlanta dream owner. I want to get into part of your path, but we're really excited around here because we finally get to launch your podcast, Montgomery and Company. Proud to have you on board officially. And
Launch day.
Let's go.
Launch day.
Yeah, and we are excited. And tell people why they need to be listening to this, Renee, because I love that your family's involved and that this is a story about love and business. And everyone's seeing that you're about to become a star. I should say it publicly. I mean, she already is, really. But Meadowlark Media wants to be in business with Renee Montgomery and has been waiting till now, months in the making, for this podcast because we believe she's going to be a superstar leading whatever it is she wants in sports, whether it's broadcasting or ownership elsewhere. So we're happy that you're getting real power here and jet setting. I saw you on a private jet the other day. I mean, just flexing on everybody.
Listen, I have rich friends, so you need to send me your boat or jet. I always tell my rich friends, give me something. Let me experience your life for a day. So shouts to Larry G, the majority owner of the dream, because sometimes he lends his private jet and, I just hop on it. But it's crazy. Montgomery and Company, it's pivoted from Remotely Renee. And what we wanted to do was everybody now in this social media age, the digital age, everybody has their own brand. I don't care what you're doing, you're building your brand, whether it's just building your social media platform. And so we wanted to have some conversations about how to build it and from people that built it from the ground up. And even our episode that dropped today, it's called From the Ground Up. And I was at rock bottom. I mean, people don't really think about it that way, but when you leave a career and you have to pivot and start another one, it's like, where do you start? What do you do? I'm a basketball player. And so we just did it from the ground up. And we have conversations with other people that's done the same thing. Jamel Hill, she started out as a journalist and became a TV personality, became, the Jamel Hill on movies now. She was on the most recent national champions. And, we want to talk to those people and see, like, how did you do it? How did you build your following? How did you build your brand? And those are the conversations we have on Montgomery and Company. And it's crazy because we have it with my family that's who I built it with.
Well, the partnership is important to me for a lot of reasons, Renee, and we are proud of what is happening today, and we want the people to support this thing because your story is so cool for those people who do not know. And this is just a part of her because this is not the thing that's going to define her, but it's one of the reasons that I love that she's in a position of legitimate power now, dealing with power brokers and super hungry to learn a new career with an athlete's mentality because she chose to leave behind something she loved that she was working on and change her career and her professional identity at the beginning of her 30s. It was brave. She left for the right causes, and now a business is sprouting around it. And the business is being run by your family, correct? Everything here, you're showing us the story from West Virginia roots, right? Of like, this is the crazy stuff that happened to us, and this is how we build this business.
West Virginia, yes, sir, Mountain Mama, we did. It's crazy because, we're a Black family from West Virginia that has built something that Meadowlark, that Dan Levitard, the Levitard and Friends Network want. Like, y'all have to realize how crazy that is to us. And you're right. Like my mom, she's my executive advisor. My wife is my business partner, Serena Grace. And then my sister's my COO. So it really is a family business, but they're overqualified. I like to tell people that because like my mom, she has 3 masters. She was a college professor for 30 plus years. My sister was working in upper management. Serena just graduated from KSU with the journalism and emerging media. So they're all like perfect for the job. They probably shouldn't be working for me because they're overqualified, but this is what we're doing. We're building.
Well, the price is right on all of them because we just we had the good fortune of just making the business deal with Renee, and now her economy flows forth, right, with a boutique business. Like I said, she's going to be a star if that's what she chooses. If she chooses to be a star in broadcasting, last night she replaces Dominique Wilkins on the Heat Hawks broadcast, and you guys got to bury her because the Heat ran in there with all that culture and buried her and her team by 25 points with a bunch of guys that nobody knows.
Happens too often where that arena in Atlanta is just filled with echoing "Let's go Heat." Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! Let's go Heat! It's not even a road game anymore.
Was that echoing in your head last night as you left the arena?
Brooklyn, Orlando, it's all
Listen, I even got the
Miami
shirt
Heat
on.
Nation.
Atlanta, Georgia changed my life. And what happened yesterday in that arena changed my life. I was like, what is going on? I said it on air. I said, I don't know what's happening in State Farm Arena because 5 minutes to go, you know, the fans tried to get out. The score was a little bit out of hand and the fans wanted to leave early. So a lot of the Hawks fans had left. And then at the 2 minute or so mark, I start to hear a little rumble. And I'm like, no, surely they're saying Hawks.
Culture.
And it got louder and louder. And then the Heat fans were standing up. They had their jerseys on. And it was like a let's go Heat chant in there. And it was just uncomfortable. I'll just say it was a wild turn of events in State Farm.
The emotional uplift of the mechanic returning back to the Miami Heat lineup.
I can't believe they're burying you, Renee, and you just have to take it because your Hawks last night, after 75 years, celebrating 75 years, Renee, they're putting up their 12 division title banner. After
y'all's researching everything. Yes, it was a historic night for us, and that's what happened. I'm so mad.
75 years, yes, a historic 12 division championship in 75 years.
I'm a Knicks fan. I shouldn't laugh.
You can't laugh. You can't laugh. There's one person in here that can't laugh that used to, so we're in the same boat.
I love it. Their most historic night, and their greatest player in franchise history just decides, I'm not working. It's my birthday. Incredible.
Yeah, we had Dominique Wilkins courtside. Dikembe Mutombo was courtside. Steve Smith. I mean, all the legends were there. And it was just
Parade of losers. Parade of losers, Renee. Steve Smith was there.
How incredibly patronizing.
Parade of division titles. Why didn't they bring out John Koncak?
It was an incredible.
Wow. I didn't know that you guys were going to do a roast and toast for the launch day, but I'm kind of loving it. Keep it going.
Koncak.
That's all right. Hey, you guys had a tremendous season. You made it all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals last year, and you rode that wave to, let me check right here,
14 and 19 last I
presently
checked.
12th in the Eastern Conference.
17
so
and 23.
You guys are building something special there. Can't lie.
Bro, trust the process. Didn't Philly get like 10 years for them to trust the process? So can we trust the process here? I'm just saying.
I can't believe they shut her up. This is not going to be what Montgomery. She's surrounded by a bunch of yes women on Montgomery and Company. I've never heard this woman just silenced on her sports fandom. Like, what just happened? You can't say anything because the Hawks are those kinds of pathetic losers.
I mean, when I dedicated, I declared my fandom and I was like, I'm Atlanta sports all the way. I'd never really been attached to a sports team other than the one I was playing for that I could help determine what happened with that team. So it's a real different type of feeling when you just have to take it, like Stu, tell them about it. Are you a Giants fan too? I don't know.
No, I'm worse. I'm a Jets fan.
Jets, Knicks.
Okay, so it's like when you get into these ruts and your team is just not killing it, I don't know what to say back to you guys. I was in the arena and heard the chants in my heart. I was just like, no, baby, no, this is bad. This is bad. That's never happened while I was playing. Like, I don't know that experience. You know how Julius Randle hit him with the thumbs down. So I knew that it's happening out here, but to witness it, I know the players. I can't imagine from a player standpoint. That's supposed to be our fans in there.
I understand it. Sometimes you just run into a Caleb Martin and an Omar Yurtseven.
They're calling
Duncan Robinson lit us up. Like, what? Cal Lowry was sat the bench the whole fourth quarter cheering. So, that's my guy. But it was just like, it was a tough turn of events. Like, they wanted to be all friendly too. I told all of them, keep it moving. I don't really want to high five and stuff after the game with them. Like, Udonis, you too. Like, I don't want to high five.
Wait a minute. It was like that? Wait a minute. You rebuffed Udonis? Who was he trying to high five with and you didn't want
Me? They were trying to be like, oh, yo, what up, Renee? It ain't no what up. Keep it moving. Bye. See you later. No, we not like, you don't whoop us and then want to be all huggy friends. Like, no, see you later. Bye.
Renee,
we play y'all Friday.
Wait a minute. This can't be true. Renee, you're telling me that last night you're so angry on behalf of the Hawks. You are a winner. You are a champion in sports. Your team has been a loser that on 75-year anniversary raises its 12 banners. But Udonis Haslam wanted to say hello yesterday, and you big-timed him because you were mad?
I didn't big time him. I just was like, what's up? Like, like it's just I don't know. I'm working on handling losing. Like we got a good old fashioned whooping and it didn't feel great. So I don't be in the huggy moods after a loss. And so now I'm team Hawks, but it's all love. Like they know me. So that's why they know it's all good. But yeah, I'm the type that I don't lose well. I don't.
What do you miss about athletics? Because you're learning so much and you're trying to create a whole new world around yourself, empowered, an economy, everything else around this moment in time. You're a power broker who is leading a team that led a region to change America, right? Like that is what Atlanta, that's what Georgia was most recently, and it's propelled you into like a stratosphere. Every week you're in rooms you never thought you'd be in, right?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. That's literally why we started a family vlog called Muchos Montgomerys, because the places we are, the jets, I'm still waiting on your yacht, but the places we go to, it's really crazy because I'm like, wow, I'm in this room. But to your point, the thing I miss the most, I would say, is when you're in the athletic world, everything moves fast. Everyone's locked in. It's a certain type of energy. And so it's like, even that type of energy, I love to be surrounded by. So that's probably why I surrounded myself with my family, because they know that energy and vibe. But the thing I miss the most is like that just energy everywhere. And in sports, it's everywhere you go. And that's the thing that I would say is like the thing that in business is a little slower than sports. So sports industry is like, bow, bow, bow. And so sometimes I send an email, I'm waiting 4 days for somebody to get back to me. I'm like, what's up? So I have to work on my patience.
Renee, Roy has a great energy, and I'm wondering, how's it been working with Roy?
She gets a different Roy than you do. Roy is proud.
I'm certain she does.
Roy
yes.
is proud of this project, and Roy doesn't have to tolerate the general incompetence that we bring in here every day.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, I see what y'all be doing to Roy. I don't like it, all right? But no, Roy is my guy. And, I definitely think I get a different Roy. Do y'all get fronty Roy? What kind of Roy do y'all get? I don't know what Roy y'all get.
Brooding, angry Roy. He came in here today. I'm like, big day, Roy. Good morning. He's like, I've got a headache. And I'm like, is it Renee? Is it just an actual headache? He's like, I've got a headache. The enthusiasm I was met with, like I legitimately wanted to hug him and Jocelyn. Big day. Montgomery and Company. He walked right past me, head down, as if he runs the place and is in a bad mood and to get away from him.
I treated you like UD. That's pretty much what happened there.
That's how it happened.
No, man, listen, no, we definitely get a different Roy than we get. Girl dad Roy with Claire hopping up on the Zooms and we're having like cookie parties. We get that Roy. So I don't know what kind of Roy. Sorry, Roy.
It's a different Roy. No, you're going to get a different Roy. Roy's going to shine here.
You're going to get more Roy than
we got to be honest. We got to be honest. I've seen it this week. He talks to Howard Bryan. He talks to Dominique Foxworth. Roy has just missed hanging around with black people. That is something we have not given him in this world. We have not.
Snook out here baking cookies and sending them. And so Roy's a part of the family over here. That's our thing. So I don't know what y'all got, but we got family man Roy.
Delicious cookies. Too,
okay, man. You don't get brooding, hateful, angry Roy. Have any of you ever seen this Roy that she speaks of?
Here, y'all see that smile? This is the Roy weekend, man.
How many times, Chris?
Three scotches, Roy.
Three scotches, Roy.
That's when I see that,
Okay,
Roy.
Thank you. So this is a big day, Renee. We are excited about it. Thank you for being on with us. Montgomery and Company, if you support what we're doing around here, Batard and Friends, Meadowlark Media, we are very enthusiastic about this project. And just tell the people why it means something to you, though, Renee, before you get out of here, because it is not lost on me, the power of family, and in your world as it changes, my guess is it's nice to have an hour, 2 hours every week where you're connecting with the people that you love and talking to them about how life has gotten really cool and fun and interesting.
I mean, that's exactly it. When we even first started it, it was a family Zoom. It was 21 of us on the Zoom because it was the pandemic. We couldn't see each other and we wanted to meet every week just to touch base like you talked about. Then when the world started opening up outside, Atlanta never closed, but when the world started opening up, everyone wanted to continue that path, but we couldn't because of schedules. But that's how the podcast started. So we wanted to keep that same home feel, family feel. But then we also wanted to tell people about our journey because everybody got to start somewhere. And even Jamel Hill, I don't know if people know, but Jamel Hill played a big part in our shift because she was like, not often do you see 4 minority women doing the deals that y'all are doing in the rooms that y'all are in and the business that y'all are doing. And so she thought that it would be a good idea to show people how we're doing it in-house. Like you use the word boutique. We really are so small and people think that I have like this crazy huge team. So it's important to me because I think that we did it. We just started and figured it out. And then you guys came on and poured gasoline on this thing. And it felt so cool to have somebody back our family. At first it was a family project. And so, yeah, this is like for real. Like my mom, she said, I have a new career now. Like that's crazy. So it gave like my retired mom a little feel meaning. So it means a lot, you know, not to get too sappy on y'all, but it's the best day ever. Let's go.
Montgomery and Company. Again, support the things that we are about or trying to be about around here. And she is obviously one of them. Family, love, basketball stardom, because she's coming for everybody's job, this woman. She can do whatever she wants in broadcasting. Summer League, you're super excited about that already, right? Like because you dominated Summer League as a broadcaster.
Yeah, Summer League was nutty. And that was another one of those crazy people sitting sidelines, like LeBron James was there courtside, Steph, Ja Morant. And if people don't go to Summer League, you should, because NBA players are very accessible during that time. But yeah, I'm more excited to be calling games in the metaverse for the NBA. Like I just started doing that and that's wild. So I'm like NBA and VR, I call it from just a studio. Life is changing quick. Like tech is changing quick. So yeah, it's turned.
We're happy.
But wait, before we go, I got to say thank you to you, Dan, because you saw the vision even before it was this whole big thing. Like you was like, I see where you guys are going. I like it. I want to put you with Carl, Roy, Jamette. Like you just kind of saw it. And then they all started to just do their thing and sprinkle on their magic. And here we are. So I want to say thank you to you because this I didn't see as big as it could get. And here we are.
Very excited, legitimately thrilled that we can do this together. And I ask the audience again, at the risk of making it an infomercial, because she's been very busy and we've been very busy. And I've wanted her around our stuff more and more with Tom and Amin breaking down games so that you can catch how much range her personality has, because she is real fun and entertainer and informative. Like on basketball, she knows her shit. So Renee, thank you so much for this journey, and tell the audience, let's go, people. Support Montgomery and Company. It's a big day for them, a big day for us. Thank you, Renee.
Thank you, guys. And hey, we won with the Bulldogs, so I don't want all this this Georgia talk. The Bulldogs just won.
Gotta go. All right, gotta go. Gotta run. See you later. Big day. Big day.
Yeah.
See you later. Yes. Don't ever do that to Udonis again. Don't do that to Udonis.
Let's go, Heat. Let's go, Heat.
I didn't even get to do my Pictionary.
Oh, that's too bad.
Really sorry about that.